Amber from Vibe Magazine. So nice to meet both of you again. I spoke to both of you before. So yeah, let's hop right on. And how are you both doing today? Let's start by there. I know it's a long day. Okay.
I'm
Fantastic.
doing great.
Okay,
Doing great.
that's good. Okay, so we're into the third season. They've paired you two for a reason with this junket. What kind of dynamics are we going to see between both of your characters this season that you can speak on? And Meet, you can go first if you prefer.
The type of dynamic you can expect this season, Meech is going to be a bigger boss than he already is
Hmm.
because now he has to make decisions alone. He doesn't have his brother and the big crew that he's had first and second season, being in Detroit.
Hmm.
Now he's moving from Detroit to Atlanta. Atlanta is the biggest hub in the United States with all freeways leading to all different parts of the country. So he decided that that's the best city for expansion and for their business to keep growing. But his brother is left behind. His brother doesn't want to come down to Atlanta. So Meech has to navigate through this new city by himself. He has to make decisions alone and he has to meet a whole new family, a whole new crew, people that don't trust him. He don't trust them.
Hmm.
So it's a whole different Meech we're able to see this season. He has to come and use different tactics, you
Right.
know.
Mm. And then for NeYo, like for you, you're coming in with this new character. We're seeing you with a different look, that we're not used to seeing. How does it feel coming in and
Yeah.
working with Meech on camera?
I gotta say, it was they embraced me like I had been there for the previous two seasons, man. Like I walked in and it was smooth sailing pretty much the whole time I was there. I gotta say I'm not a fan of the lace front, you know what I'm saying? But and again I wanted people to see somebody other than NeYo, so we made it work. I mean I was down with it, but once they put it on, I'm like, yeah, this is not something that I would ever really get into. Yeah, lace front ain't for me. But
Yeah.
shout out to Dimitri. Shout out to everybody over there for just again embracing me the way that they did it, and that just made it that much easier for me to really delve into the character and give my best with it.
Absolutely. So Meech, for you really quick, I have to ask because there was a season where there was a scene with you in a strip club and it caused a lot of conversation about parts that might have been real and might not. Um, would you say because of all of the conversation around that scene, has it made you more hesitant to film more scenes like that going forward?
Which scene did you say again?
It's when you were in the strip club and you were having sex with a stripper and they were
Oh
talking like a body part that we saw, does that make you not want to do scenes like that going forward?
man, you crazy, man. Hey, this
I
type of
ain't say,
question
I
right
ain't
here.
say that.
Hey man, it was actually very cool. It was very cool being the first time being an actor, able to film a scene, like that. It was cool.
Hmm.
But yeah, it didn't really, I guess back then that's what was going on. But, my father, he loved the club. He loved the club. He's always in the club every day. So I definitely understand. But
Hmm.
I don't know if they're gonna put any more seasons in it, any more episodes like that.
Okay. Oh my God. Just really quickly before we go, for both of you, because you both have been acting, and NeYo, you juggle music as well. For both of you, how do you feel like you've grown as an actor? Like just watching yourself, in different films that you've done before and like the different seasons of BMF, how do you both feel like that you've grown as an actor? And Meech, I guess you can go first, or NeYo.
Oh yeah, I feel like I've grown. Um, I've definitely grown from the first time I started acting because I'm more comfortable now. First, I had to get the nerves and the butterflies out of my
Mhm.
stomach. It was the first time I'm able to work on set and do a movie, actual show. My first time with real actors, in front of a camera.
Mhm.
So after I got comfortable and I knew I had confidence in what I was doing. Now I'm good. Now I'm like a feather in the wind.
Love that. NeYo, for you too, really quickly.
So the acting thing is still fairly new to me. I've done, a couple things here and there. And I think the thing that made me really want to do this was the challenge of it. I ain't never played a role like this before. And so I wanted to kind of test myself to see how convincing I could be as somebody that I, to be completely honest, ain't really got nothing in common with. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a bit of a stretch for me, just for, as far as who Greeny is. But I feel like the best actors are the ones who, once they get into character, you see the character, you don't see them no more. And I can only hope that's what I brought to this situation. But I guess we'll let the critics and whatnot let it be known if I did that. So we'll see.
Absolutely. Thank you both for your time. And I got to see a little sneak peek, and it's going to be crazy this season. I already know. So thank
Oh
y'all for your
yes.
time. Take care. Bye,
Thank
guys.
you, of course.